Our national team's united in all aspects of the game, but there's a distinct bond between those that play the same position. And our guards, starters, sixth man, and second unit have exactly the same goal.
We have guys like Ernest Ross, Jericho Cruz, and Kumi Simon as my wings. My role is pretty much just to get the ball up, call the play so I can get the ball to them in their spots. So, I mean, the only thing I was thinking about was just trying to break that pressure and just hit them in their spots so they can get their shots.
We're still going in there to win. So, I mean, whether it's a dogfight or not, we're going in with energy and showing them what we can do as a team. So that's always fun to do and compete.
Team Guam's tempo starts with the men up front, and the members of our backcourt are brothers and push each other to be great. But they also tap the island love being sent to them from the stands.
Fans mean everything.
That was probably the loudest I've ever heard UAG ever get. Like, it was bonkers in there. That was great.
I truly believe this. It's not just the whatever you have 12 on 12. I think it's truly the team with the fans behind them competing against the other team with fans behind them.
One of the first things I said to my dad after that Japan game, even though we lost, one of the first things I said to my dad was that was the most fun that I've had playing basketball in about 5 years. There's nothing like playing in front of all of my friends and family, just seeing people. Like, before the game started, I spent a lot of time like walking around saying hi to people that I hadn't seen in a couple years. But yeah, that was the most fun that I've had playing basketball in a very long time. That's why I hurt so bad and not be able to make it this one, but I'm just almost there with school. So once I get that figured out, once I get that done, hopefully I'll have more time to like come back and represent Guam.
Energy-wise, just feeding us energy, because that energy is contagious as well. So, I mean, that can make or break a game, especially at the end of the fourth. And so I'm really looking forward to being in front of that Guam crowd again.
Takumi Simon, one of several pro players on our squad, couples his international experience with an uncanny ability to stop on a dime, rise up, and then let the opposition know it's time to go night-night.
Ever since going professional, I feel like there's parts where my physicality has improved, defense and all of that stuff. And actually, even going to bringing the ball up and being a more well-rounded guard, I guess that's the kind of thing that I had to learn out here in Japan, and I can also bring to the Guam team.
Two young guns have provided quality minutes against Japan. Point guards Tomas Calvo and Jamar White won't be here for our home games against Mongolia and China, but not a moment goes by where they don't support their boys.
What's understood doesn't really got to be explained. We already know what we got to do, man. Just go out there. If there is one thing that I can say is to just bring it to these guys, man. But we showed in Japan that all it takes is that extra getting after it for us to be in those positions. So, I mean, we got it. We're good to go. I believe in my guys down there. So let's take care of business, and I'll see them in March.
And from their unique vantage point as defensive stoppers and lethal shooters, our guards don't overcomplicate how they see the game.
For Team Guam, man, it's just, for me, it's getting the ball down the court, handling pressure, and just guarding 94 feet.
Basketball is a game of runs. So as long as you hold out on not having them go on too much of a run, you'll go on your run as well. That's good advice for any team. So we just got to play Guam basketball style play. So.
And despite being smaller compared to the bigs down low, they bring the intensity.
Being a small basketball player, you really got to have that dog, and you got to be able to fight. You just kind of got to be the most aggressive out there. You really got to get after it.
One-on-one kind of aggression, that defensive pride, because we're from a smaller island, to kind of just make life for the offensive guy as hard as possible. And we love to see that energy.
Guam basketball fans, are you ready? The FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers are hitting our shores. And Team Guam needs you in the stands, louder than ever. The UOG Calvo Fieldhouse is going to be rocking. Get ready for 2 electrifying showdowns. Thursday, February 20 at 7:30 p.m. Team Guam takes on Mongolia in a big rematch to determine who will advance to the next round. Sunday, February 23rd, Guam versus China is history in the making. Score your 2-game package now before they're all gone. Head to guamtime.net. Tickets are flying off the shelves. This is more than just a game. It's a chance to show our island pride and a rare chance to enjoy high-level FIBA action, live and in person. Don't miss the basketball event of the year. Let's go, Guam!